Hi everyone, this is Mrs. Bustamante. We're going to go through a quick summary of photosynthesis. We're going to put together the light reactions and the dark reactions, how they all go together. This is my drawing. I'm not an artist. I know it's a little rough, but it will help us hopefully connect the two systems. And here's what you need to know. Okay, so this big picture right here, this big bubble, this is the chloroplast. Inside the chloroplast, we have the stroma. That's our jelly-like material. That's where the Calvin cycle is going to happen. We also have our thylakoid little stacks, right, or thylakoids in their membrane, which is really important. And when we put them together, we call it a granum. So here's what we need to know. First, we're going to start with our light reactions. They come first. We strike our photosystem 2 with some light that provides energy to excite electrons, along with the idea that we take water, and when we excite those electrons, we're going to give it off as O2 gas and hydrogen plus ions. Sometimes we'll just call these protons. So as that electron moves through that thylakoid membrane, or what we call the electron transport chain, it's kind of like it's rolling downhill. It's going to lose some energy as it goes until it gets to photosystem 1. At photosystem 1, it kind of wouldn't have enough energy to keep going, so we add some more light energy to it. And that electron can bounce up again and change NADP plus H to NADPH. And again, more hydrogen ions are pumped inside the thylakoid. This is all happening at the thylakoid membrane. These hydrogen ions inside the thylakoid membrane then go ahead and help spin something called ATP synthase. ATP synthase takes ADP and changes it into ATP. And that's really important to know. So you'll notice when we look at our big photosynthesis equation, here's our water that we put into our reaction, and here is our oxygen that we get out of the reaction as our big picture. So what happens next? We have our NADPH and we have our ATP, and these two things go on to work in our Calvin cycle. So how does our Calvin cycle work? Well, Calvin cycle will take in carbon dioxide gas, again another major reactant in photosynthesis. It combines that carbon dioxide and a molecule called RUBP with the enzyme rubisco through a process called carbon fixation to turn it into a 3-carbon molecule called 3-PGA. That 3-carbon molecule, we add the ATP and the NADPH that we made from our light reactions to that molecule, and we get 6 G3P molecules. One of those molecules will go on and form glucose, a major product of photosynthesis. The other 5 we'll add some more ATP to them and go back to form our UBP so this process can continue. And remember, as we have it written here, we would have to do this process more than once in order to get a full glucose molecule. So that is our overall summary, and I hope that helps.